Uh-oh, here comes the MC.
Hello, how are you? Hi,
Hello.
Uncle David, Grace.
Good to see
Uh,
you.
this time we wanted to start it a little bit differently, Doris. Um, we wanted to start it differently by you guys telling us a little bit about yourselves because there's a lot of my siblings and all, they don't know that much. And so if you could introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourselves, what you're doing, and it'll give and your name, of course, and the relationship in terms of the different families. Okay. So anyway, why don't you go ahead? Either uh, Grace, you want to start since you're right there?
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about yours.
All right.
Actually, we can do Grace's family. That will
Yeah.
be less
So,
confusing.
hi everyone. I'm Grace, and I'm the youngest daughter of Tabo, and this is my husband David, and then I have two kids, Craig and Jacqueline. And Craig just finished college, and he's looking for a job.
He'll introduce himself here.
All right.
Okay,
Sorry.
we will.
And let's see. So I work at Nordstrom, and I've been there 26 years, almost 26 years, and I work in accounts payable.
You just got a raise, right?
Promotion.
Yeah, a little promotion to a director. That's about it. David, you want to?
Norman, do you have any questions?
Well, David, if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, because I know you work close to the hotel that we stayed at.
Right. So I'm David. I've been married to Grace for 27 years, something like that. Yeah, long time. The family wasn't too happy when I came along because they really wanted a Japanese boy to marry in. And I was the last of a long line of white guys to come along, so they were a little bit disappointed.
Always.
It took them a few years, like 20 or 30 to get past it. But I think we finally made it.
His kids, by the way.
Yeah. No, I'm not. So I work at the Boeing company making airplanes, which is kind of fun. I work in the commercial side where we support the airplanes after delivery. So working here in Seattle.
And then the children of.
Who wants to? Wait, let's have them sit in front so you can see them.
Yeah. 2 seconds, come on.
2 seconds enough.
We're gonna make sure.
Here we go.
They're gonna have to do the same. So.
Okay. Hi, I'm Craig. I just graduated college. I'm pretty much a bum right now. I'd love to come down to Hawaii and hang out with you guys.
And he means it.
Yeah, I really mean that. Yeah, in my free time I DJ events around Seattle. That's pretty much what I'm doing right now. And looking for a job. Not much going on.
What did you dub?
What did you graduate?
Political science and economics.
With a minor in.
With a minor in math, but I'm not going to become a lawyer. Alright, I'm going to check it
Jacqueline, sir.
Next.
Hi, I'm Jacqueline. I'm Grace's daughter. I'm at the University of Washington studying mechanical engineering right now. So I just do a lot of studying.
Where do you live when you?
Oh yeah, I'm in the Capitol to sorority up at UW too.
What are you doing?
I'm studying mechanical engineering.
Oh, mechanical engineering.
Oh, what she?
Norm, we can't hear the question unless you put the mic to your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, Glenn is an architect here, and so he knows some of the things about, all the things that's involved with what you're doing, with the mechanical engineering and all that. You have any words to say to to Jacqueline?
I'm doing more building type, so it's a little different from if you're talking about mechanical engineering or playing.
I can't hear him.
We can't, yeah.
He's coming up. Hold on.
Hi, Glenn. So I'm involved in building type of architecture. So mechanical engineering is it's mostly building around here. If you're interested in coming to Hawaii, but there's a lot of work here right now. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
He's helped
Good to see you.
with some big resorts.
All right.
Put it back.
Doors.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, see you guys in 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Norman. Okay, go ahead.
Is the camera too wide and too small? You want the camera closer to Hero?
Oh, to Uncle?
Can you? Yes.
Can you see Uncle enough, or do you want the camera closer to Uncle? Is
You
what?
see me?
Yeah, they're asking
No, so you can see him.
us, or
Well, I can see him.
Okay.
he is blurry a little bit because of the distance.
All right. Okay. Let me get it in a little. Hold on.
Did you finish introducing yourself?
Not yet. They're going in.
Oh,
Yeah, we're moving.
There we
We're
go.
walking.
Moving, walking. Actually, I just wondered. Yeah.
Got it here.
Is that better?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's better. Okay.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So.
Hi, Doris.
Yeah, Norman. Yeah, Doris McConnell. I'm my dad's oldest daughter, and probably the one that's traveled the most to Hawaii. Although I don't think any of these young kids I recognize anymore. But Dave and I went to Hawaii quite a bit when he was alive. And my two kids, Angela is here, and she's my oldest. And Scott is the second and the youngest. And they're both out of college, and they'll come up here and speak. Let's see. I was married for like 23 years and then Dave got cancer, and I still live in the same house that you guys, some of you visited me along the shoreline of Washington, but it's not the open ocean. But anyway, what else? I think that's it.
Good.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Right.
So Ian?
We're going to see where
Wait, I got one question for Doris.
Sure.
You're gonna finish up on the family tree. I know I got to get you some more information, like from Danny Boy and others. So once I get that, I just came back from Japan, so I'm getting back into the swing of things. So once I get that information, or as I get it, then I'll forward that information to you.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I got most of the emails, and if anything's missing, and once I get it all together, you'll be able to tell me, because there were quite a bunch of emails, and your side of the family in Hawaii is pretty big, but probably try to go through Ancestry.com or something to get something that's more usable for everybody, because then anybody can kind of link into it. So that's my goal.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. And then Dad.
By the way, did I hear you just say you came back from Japan?
Yeah. Lorene and I just came back.
Did you check on my family side, the Fuji side?
No, we didn't go that far, but although we did go to Hiroshima, and
Hiroshima,
yeah, and then what we did was we went to the two museums, and one of them I thought was interesting because one was for research purposes, and I looked it up, and there were a number of Fujiokas that were killed during the atomic bomb.
That's the Fujioka, the father side.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're related, but their last name was Fujioka.
That they saw.
Probably is something by some.
Yeah. Hmm.
How about, did anybody ever go down to my mother's place, Hiroshima?
No, Babang was from where? Yamaguchi, right?
Yeah, Yamaguchi came.
No, we didn't go. Eileen is going to Japan in next week, I think, and I don't know exactly where they're going. But we haven't gone to Yamaguchi so far. I don't even know what part of Japan that is.
Way down south. South.
Oh.
Way down south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went down to the upper part of Kyushu anyway.
Okay.
That video did a lot better.
Yeah,
Well,
it has.
Hi, I'm Angela.
Hi, Angela, and congratulations on your upcoming marriage.
Thank you. So I'm Doris's oldest daughter. This is my dog. This is my first child, Benson. And I'm getting married this August in Issaquah, Washington. And let's see, I work at Nordstrom like Grace as well. So I've been at Nordstrom for 3 years, and I work in our online division. Basically, our team gets the samples from the vendors, and we shoot them at our studios in Seattle so we can publish them online, and you guys can, shop online and buy things. And so that's what I've been up to. And my fiance, he's over there. He's watching golf right now.
Introduce himself.
Hey,
Andrew. Andrew.
He's watching golf right now, but he works at Boeing as well. He works in their engineering department in the commercial side. Yeah, he works in the commercial side as well, working with airline customers to kind of customize the layout of the planes. He's hiding right now.
He's not coming.
So yeah, that's me.
You have to come to the wedding then.
He's coming, isn't he?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, he's coming in
Oh,
here.
is he coming?
He's not coming.
He's not coming.
Nah,
He's too
Andrew.
And this is Scott.
Sit down, Scott. At least get
Make sure you're in the
close
shot.
up. Yes.
Do you have any questions for Ange? No questions, I guess. All right, everyone. I'm Scott. Can you see me?
Yeah.
I'm Doris's youngest. Let's see, I just graduated last year. I'm working at Russell Investments, so I majored in finance, and so I work with numbers all day. I really enjoy it. Not married.
What did you do last summer?
Maybe coming up someday, but
Yeah, we your little summer project last year.
Summer project.
So last summer I actually rode my bicycle across the country, raising money for clean water. So that was my crazy thing I did only one time. So it was about 3,300 miles of bicycling.
Yeah, my older brother Roger, he retired from the university in water research, so he can really appreciate that. You want to say something, Roger?
Scott, did you ride the bike all the way across and ride it back again?
No, I cheated. I flew back.
But did some people do that? You went with a group, right?
So I went with a group of my friends. So there's 5 of us who rode our bikes. So we all rode from Seattle to New York City, and then we all flew back.
And where do you sleep every night?
Oh man.
Well, yeah, we just kept riding all day, all night. No, we stayed at like elementary schools, or we stayed at churches, or people we met along the road. We'd ask if they knew anyone we could stay with. So we actually, we never paid for a place to stay. So it was pretty cool.
That's good, yeah. What an experience.
It was very fun.
Anybody else want to say?
Well, sweet.
Okay, thank you.
You need to introduce yourself, right?
Yeah. Well, that's That's all the faces that are here, except we're going to drag Andrew in front of the camera.
Yes.
Oh, he's coming. He's
But,
coming.
Here he comes.
But oh, here he comes. The new Holly in
I sit
the
here?
family. Yeah. Holly is a loving phrase for.
Yes.
This is my fiance. He's met a few of you.
Hello, how are you?
Let's give him a little bit about what you do for a living.
Okay, I'm Andrew. I'm 28 years old, engaged to Angela. I work at Boeing on the commercial side, like Dave said, up in Everett. I work with the airline customers when they buy a new block of planes to do the whole interior layout, figure out how many seats and lavatories and the colors and everything they want in there. So I've been there about 4 years now. And did you introduce our puppy?
Yeah, I introduced my child.
Firstborn.
Yep. Other than that, I like to play golf and ride bikes.
Go to Husky games.
Oh yeah, they're husky.
Well, Lorene and I went up to the Everett plant at David's suggestion.
Oh yeah.
And we saw that that display that talked about all the seat configurations and all that, but that portion, I guess, was closed that day that we went. But you know, we could see some of that what went into that, and it's quite a big difference into the different type of seating, depending on what the airline orders. You know.
Yeah, every airline is very unique, and it's very complex engineering that goes into it, and every airline wants their own look and feel and color and branding and shapes and sizes, and yeah, it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that was a huge plant. I think that's the biggest building we've ever been in. You know, it's just really amazing. Everything under one roof. I mean, that just kind of blew us away.
Yeah, it's the largest building in the world by volume.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've told my son when he goes to Washington, he should take advantage of that tour, because that was an amazing tour. So thank you. And you guys gonna get married in Issaquah.
Yeah.
And I remember Angela was saying that's the Christmas tree. Something about Christmas tree. A lot of Christmas trees, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a tree farm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll see you then.
Okay. Good to see you. Thanks. Bye. Okay.
Back to golf.
Okay, so now we're gonna have that things between the two uncles and.
Hey, wait a second, Norman.
Oh.
We need to see some introductions on your side.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a figure.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, Norman, where'd you get that shirt at?
Oh, I got this from Kumamoto, Japan, and this is a Kumamoto bear. So.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm Norman, and you wanna come? And that's Lorene. I'm sure all of you know Lorene too.
Oh, hi, Lorene.
And I forgot how many years have we been married? Okay, so we've been married 42 years, and we've got two sons. They're 37, huh? Or 38 and 34. And 34. And anyway, the oldest works for the Harvest Division, and the youngest is a school teacher. So, you want to say something? Anyway, Lorene is never at a loss for words, so let me at least have her say something. If not, she'll just shout it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. You guys in August.
Okay, so I'll turn this over now to George. Okay, hold on. George. We're missing my oldest brother, Robert, but here's George.
Hi, I'm George. I'm second oldest for Nobuichi and Hisayo Fujioka. My dad is actually the oldest brother of Uncle Hiro and Uncle Tabo. And this is my first time getting to the skip to see all of you. Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
A little more about my family. Let's see. My wife and I next year will be celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
And we have 2 boys. One of them lives in Mililani, the same area as my wife and I, and the other one lives up in New Jersey.
Wow.
So that's he likes to come back every Christmas because the weather in New Jersey gets pretty cold.
Yeah.
So he always looks forward to that. I think that's it. While I have your attention, we had sent to you about 2 months ago a draft of a project that we had started about Ojiji and Ababang, and we wanted to let you know that since that time we felt that there was a need for some changes. So on your side, there's no need to do anything. We felt that the project that we're writing up right now is pretty much on its way. So from your side, there's no need to do anything in writing back to us.
Okay.
Let me get back to Rod.
Hello, I'm Roger. I'm the number 3rd son, so after Robert, George, and myself, I'm number 3, just in the middle. This is Ruby. I don't know how long we've been married. We have one adopted son, Ryan. He lives in Arizona, works for Intel. Myself, I'm retired 5 years now. I worked at University of Hawaii 38 years, but I still go back to help them out. And Ruby, school teacher, how many years? 30 plus, so she's been retired 10 years. More than 10 years. So, yeah, we're interested in our family history, and I'm glad we're getting it together again with George's and with Doris's making the family tree. That's something we couldn't do ourselves, so that's very good. And we want to know what's happened to Uncle Tabo and Uncle Hiro, so we look forward to that conversation. So the next is Elaine or Eileen.
Hello, I'm Eileen, the oldest of the girls.
Hi.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Uncle.
How you doing?
Okay, my husband Roy, he's sitting there, he's not going to move. I have 2 girls. My eldest, she lives in San Ramon, and she's a homemaker because her husband travels a lot. I have 1 son, so I have only 1 grandchild. And my youngest lives here in Pearl City. And I myself haven't worked. I've been a homemaker also, having an easy life.
It's not the easy life.
Eileen, I'm trying to remember the name of the girls. It's Wendy, right?
Yeah, she's the youngest.
She's the younger one. Royeen is the older.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Royeen has is the one
son.
in San Ramon?
Yeah.
The one in San Ramon, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, San Ramon. And she has no intentions of coming home, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I remember both of those girls because they were around a lot when we visited. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
And Wendy still has her skin problems. And
Yeah, she has a lot of skin allergies.
Too. Yeah.
And what's Wendy doing?
Nothing.
Good for her.
Just like me, nothing. But I just enjoy having the family over, and good to see the two uncles, get to talk to each other. All right. So,
That's a pretty hard thing to do, doing nothing.
yeah, I'm a pro at it.
They did. I don't remember.
Hello, I'm Elaine, the youngest, and Glenn, my husband, and we have 3 kids. Our oldest is Kanoa, lives on the Big Island. He has his own catering business, and 2 girls. Then the middle one is Ku'ule, and she's a nurse, and she has 2 boys. This one is Kazu, and the older one is Hunter. And then our youngest is Kanani, and she's having a baby boy. And so that's why we won't be able to make it to Angela's wedding, because baby is due at about the same time. But congratulations to your family. And we remember when Grace and Dave and you folks stayed with us many years ago when your kids were so young. But I still can see them in my mind as those young kids.
It was a very nice trip. Thank you again.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. In fact, all of the kids, I just see them in my mind as young kids.
We do too.
And this is Hunter. I don't know. They're being shy now. Okay.
No great grandbabies yet.
Okay, so we're gonna have the uncles.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. We have before that we have Joanne. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Joanne and Miles, and they're right here.
You want to sit here?
And here she is.
Hi, Uncle.
How you doing?
I'm always too busy. No time for anything. Well, everyone knows Miles.
Hey, Miles.
I have 2, Joel and Jill, and 3 grandchildren. Jill has 3 children. The oldest is 11 already.
Wow.
And the next one is 8, almost 9, and Haley just turned 11. No, I'm sorry. The oldest one's 11. Haley just turned 4. Yeah, we're always busy because we're both still working, and we're trying to keep up with all the after-school activities. I have to help out with picking up after school sometimes, and taking some to baseball, and this one somewhere else, and so I'm always short on time. And my dad's doing really well. He just had an arm problem. He can't raise his right arm, so he's having a hard time getting dressed. So went to the doctor just the other day. He got a cortisone shot. So, and now he's scheduled to go for some therapy. So hopefully he'll be able to raise. The doctor says, well, those muscles after a while, they give way. 94, what can you expect?
Wow.
Yeah. And he said, well, Uncle still drives too. Both of them. Yeah. So.
Daytime.
Yeah, daytime only.
Yes.
Joanne,
Yes.
thanks for the package every year.
Yeah, every year.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Every share the package, you know, the whole family.
Good.
Yes,
Good.
yeah. Very
Thank you very
generous.
much.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure if we're going to make it this August. It kind of just depends. I think we're going to decide to take our Christmas vacation, our Christmas trip in August this year because Joel won't be able to go with us this December. So we thought, well, maybe we'll take our Christmas trip in August, but then we're not sure yet. So it'll depend on that. Maybe we will.
If not, we'll have to visit you guys.
Yeah, come on out here.
Okay, we had sent a few questions we wanted the uncles to discuss, among themselves. And so I guess
So you're closer.
Doris gotta take her.
I can sit next. In case you. And for anybody who cares, these are the questions.
I'll vacate my chair shortly. But one of the first questions we wanted to ask was, what were your earliest memories you have of the families living on First Street? Your earliest memories of the families living on First Street, and was Fukuda always our neighbors as far as you recall, or were there somebody else before the Fukudas? Okay, so I'll turn that over.
Oh, yes, you have some stuff to remember. I got that then.
With alternative.
Turtle Beach.
The Fukuda family used to live on 4th Street, I think, the whole family. And just part of the family lived right across, right in the back of our lot there. So they were a newcomer.
Oh, they were?
When did the Fukudas move to First Street?
I don't remember myself when they moved there, but they were a late comer.
So like 40s, 30s?
They're talking about?
Our neighbor used to be the lump. You remember Sabo? Jacob Lump.
What was that?
Lump. The Lump family used to be our neighbor.
Yeah, the one with the stone.
Yeah.
The stone.
Yeah, the whole property in the back.
The stone.
With the what then?
People I know used to be in a Matsumoto family, right?
Yeah, Matsumoto. Yeah, in the back of us. Yeah. And there were the Kato, Shendu. Shendu the Kato used to live on First Street. And I'm talking without.
We're having a hard time hearing you. I don't think that's going to help.
Yeah,
Let's hear them.
It's probably them. Yeah. No. Uncle's the only one with the mic really close. So we're kind of asking him probably some of these questions.
Now we can't hear you.
Okay. Did you have dual citizenship with the U.S. and Japan?
No, I was myself. I was American citizen when I was born.
Hawaii wasn't part of America back then.
Yeah, so how did that work?
When you were
Because it was
citizen
because it was it property of
A territory?
Yeah.
was a territory.
Okay.
Hawaii.
Because they weren't a
Automatic citizen.
as a territory of the
No,
of,
as a territory of Hawaii.
of the U.S. Okay.
Yeah, of the U.S.
We were always considered dual citizens from the day we were born.
Hmm?
I know, but I mean, you're not a registered, but people just took for granted that we are dual citizens.
What is it?
Dual citizens.
He actually said that people took for granted.
Yeah, dual citizen.
So actually, you were actually citizens of
Automatic.
Japan and the U.S. So
we were dual citizen of the Hawaii.
Oh.
Dual citizen of Hawaii.
But-
We
Makes sense.
was American.
well, it was U.S. occupied territory of the U.S. government.
Yeah.
But how did you have your citizenship as Japanese?
It wasn't Japanese. It
We
was
were
Hawaiian.
not Japanese.
Okay.
We were American.
Right. So how? So you
It had
also?
nothing to do with Japan.
I know.
It was Hawaii.
So you had. Well, they're saying that they have citizenship with Japan and.
No.
Okay, that was a question. So
We didn't have no
You didn't have-
connection with
Hey, wait a minute.
no
When we go
connection.
back on the question of citizenship, we're not clear on what the citizenship was.
Okay, I'll explain.
Okay.
When Babang and Gigi reported to Japan that they had these kids, it was registered in Hiroshima that all the children, including Uncle Hiro, but I don't know about Uncle Tabo because he didn't go to Japan.
Because he was young.
They were registered in Japan. So they had two citizenship. And my dad said at one point, America says you have to choose. And so everybody chose American and they gave up the Japan citizenship.
Japan citizen.
Interesting.
Well, that I didn't know about.
No, we didn't know about that. Interesting.
I didn't know about that.
And it was because your parents
That,
were
that,
Japanese.
that was with our family. We were never speaking among ourselves. We don't have to speak among ourselves.
About
My mother or father, we don't get together. Never had. If they did, I was out.
Hey, you were the baby dad.
Because I was the baby of the family.
No,
They hide me someplace or something.
Well, didn't you eat dinner together?
Huh?
Didn't you eat dinner together?
We ate
Dinner.
dinner together, but
Nobody talked.
I was the last one of the family. Because I was the baby of the family. At that time, the baby was the last one to eat around the house.
Was there anything left for you to eat?
So we didn't have much to eat. Even till today, I don't eat much.
Yeah, look at he's skinny. He's still.
That's the habit.
So they ate in shifts. Did you kind of eat in shifts because the table wasn't big enough?
No, not the chef. We have to wait for all the
Oh,
babies to eat first.
like a chow line, a buffet line,
Yeah,
and
right.
so you were at the end of the line.
Head of the family first,
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
down the line.
Yeah.
They wait for each other.
Yeah, it's still kind of like that at buffets in Hawaii.
And when my team came, we hardly anything left.
So you had to go to McDonald's after that.
He was just eating brown rice.
They didn't even have McDonald's then. I
Yeah.
don't think. What?
So that's good.
What are your earliest memories about going to elementary school? Do you remember the names of your teachers, the principals, and what did you think about them?
I don't remember all my teachers' name, but I remember some of them. But
Which elementary school was that?
one teacher name was Titcom. She was a Hawaiian-born lady, born in Hawaii, and she was a real big one,
Large
oversized woman, you know.
native woman.
She ate a lot, but
She liked her gohan.
she yeah.
Tabo, did you remember Shorty?
Who?
Shorty? Gobea?
Schwaze or Govea?
No, I don't recall that name.
Everybody had Mrs. Schwaze, even all of us. We had the same teacher you had, Mrs. Schwaze. Yeah.
Probably did, but I don't recall her name. I remember Mrs. Titcom real well because she was an oversized woman, you know.
You remember the principal?
Hmm?
The principal, do you remember the principal? Of the school?
The principal of the elementary school.
The
Do you remember
principal?
the name or what?
No, I
what they
don't
look
remember.
like?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's good. Then you didn't really know them because you didn't get called into the office.
No.
Right? You were a good kid.
I don't.
I didn't hear that.
We're having a hard time hearing.
Yeah, my voice is not too good, I know that. But that's the best I can do with my voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
What did you eat at the cafeteria? Did Baba make lunch for you, or did you eat at the cafeteria?
I ate mostly at the cafeteria because at that time it was only 5 cents. We paid only 5 cents for lunch. That was it. And if you want second serve, you paid 3 pennies for second serve. And every now and then we used to be chosen for detail for the cafeteria, you know, clean house and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were chosen, you know, clean up the house, kitchen and all that.
Sometimes you brought home lunch. Huh?
I don't remember about taking lunch to school.
I didn't get it.
he didn't remember taking any lunch.
You don't remember?
Taking any lunch to school either.
No, we never took lunch to school. But cheap enough. The old man had made enough money so we can buy lunch.
I really don't know how we survived.
Hey, Joanne.
Questions about school?
So, Joanne, sometimes it would help to maybe repeat what Uncle says because of his voice and it echoes, so it makes it even harder.
Okay, will do.
So we don't mind hearing his voice, but then you could maybe repeat it.
Whatever he says.
We used to do cafeteria duty, but we also have to clean up the room every day after school, put up the chairs, mop the floor, erase the blackboard. Did you do that?
Yeah, you're talking about the classroom, right?
Classroom, yeah.
Yes, we used to take turns cleaning out your own room. Sweep the place, mop, and everything for the next day and close the door up. Yeah, but you used to do that too? Yeah. Yeah,
My dad says he remembers doing that too. I don't remember doing that. You do?
You know?
You remember doing that? I don't remember.
You should if you could grab a hold of the room.
They don't do that.
Oh, did you folks sleep in sleeping bags? Did you take naps in sleeping bags?
Yeah.
No, right on the floor.
Oh.
We used to, we used to, we used to have a small sheet of mat, lay on the floor and just sleep on one floor.
Oh, why?
We sleep, we sleep.
You remember that? What kind of bag? Oh, small mats from the school.
No.
Oh, you brought your own?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh. Wow.
That's for the big people with a mat.
Yeah, the rich people had the nice mats.
Bring your own sleep.
I still
sleeping.
remember like kindergarten that time.
Okay, we'll move on to the next question. What are your earliest memories about living at the old 828 Lehua Avenue house? For example, was milk and bread delivered to the house? Did we have chickens that provided eggs? Tell us about like the Butakau Cow man, or who built the fudo, and sort of just tell us about the fudo. I don't know.
Yeah, Uncle Pat brought the hoodoo from Japan. Remember that? He brought the iron cast from Japan.
Did Uncle Fat bring the butsudang also?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, Uncle Pat brought the butadang and the tub when he came back from Japan.
Oh, what's that? What's a Buddha kappa? What is that? Buddha?
What?
What is that?
What?
What is it? Is it like
Hoodoo is a
outdoor?
bedroom.
Oh, just the actual tub?
Bedroom, the hoodoo. Bedroom.
Oh,
In
the
Japanese,
toilet?
the hoodoo.
The toilet or the tub?
A bathroom, take a
Oh,
bath.
yeah, the tub, the bathtub. Oh.
I remember the photo very good because my job used to be cooking the photo almost every night. You remember that, Tabo?
Yep.
Yeah, you heard? Yeah. Cooking the fudo, you have to cook make the hot water?
No, you have to put fire underneath. You have to put
Underneath
fire.
the tub.
And that was my job every night to cook the photo.
And I took,
Make the water hot.
and I took over after you left. Because I was the little one.
Oh, was this
The other thing you talk about, you were taking care of chicken. I remember very well because that was my job too. I used to feed the chicken and pick up the eggs and break all the chicken manure, take chicken manure and put it in the garden as fertilizer.
Yeah, you talking about the chicken coop, right?
Yeah, the one in the back.
Yeah, one in the back where mom used to have all the chicken back there.
Yeah, we had put a few chicken around the place. New Year guarantee you.
No need to go out and buy eggs because we had our own eggs.
So every New Year you ate the chicken?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kill the chicken all and clean the chicken. I remember my father just chopping the head off.
Yep. Dad used to do that. I used to watch them chopping the neck off. That was during the New Year time.
Do you understand what you said?
Yeah, in New Year we used to.
They want to show you the butsudang. It's over here at Eileen's house. So the one that Uncle Fat brought back.
That's it. That's the one. The one to your left.
All the way to the left. Oh,
All the way to your left. Right there, yeah.
oh that's it.
That's that one.
Oh, that's the one.
Uncle Fred brought from Japan.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the one.
And that
He bought that in the Japanese tub when he came back from Japan. And at that time, there were only boats going back between Japan and Hawaii. No airplane.
Oh.
It all came by boat.
Did you folks have milk delivered to your house?
I don't remember what milk.
No, I don't remember having milk delivered.
Really? No milk?
We used to go to the store, which was only about a block away.
Parents said most of the kids were there.
No milk, so what did you folks drink? Just water? Oh, water and beer. Raised on beer. That's what they still drink.
Not only beer. My father used to drink a lot of sake.
Oh.
Japanese wine. Used to get in trouble with that.
When they killed the chicken, do you remember Gigi drinking the blood from the chicken?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
You remember that, right?
I remember that.
Really?
Wow, that was gross.
That's Pepper. Pepper Neal.
Do you remember that?
That's
Gigi
Tito.
drinking the blood from the chicken.
Tito chick.
Wow.
New Year.
Some
Just say you.
Any other, you folks have any other memories of Lehua Avenue? No?
Well, we had the taxi stand.
the what?
The taxi stand for Pearl City to Honolulu.
Tell us more about the taxi.
Uncle Hiro, you remember those?
What do you remember about the taxi? Did you drive taxi?
No, Uncle Hiro was
Taxi.
Huh?
You remember when all the sailors used to come to Pearl Harbor?
Yeah.
And we had to take all the people to Honolulu, everybody in our family.
Downtown.
Yeah.
They're all the sailors, you know.
But we had three full taxi size car. So all the people, brothers, pick up all the sailors and take it to town. There was a big money maker for our family.
Whenever the sailors came to
Yeah.
town.
No need to talk.
How did the sailors contact you folks?
Just drive down to the pier.
You just drive down
and then they just get on seven passengers and they just go.
Oh, Uncle Tabo, you drove the taxi then too? No. Oh, you were too young.
I cheated a couple of times.
What do you mean?
You drove to get some money when you were younger?
When my dad told me to drive.
No, only the four oldest brothers. Oh, okay. He said the four oldest brothers used to do it. Yeah.
Regularly.
They used to do it.
No, not myself. Not regular.
But the four older ones?
They were regular drivers. They used to.
The only regular driver was Gigi and my oldest brother, two guys, that's all. And they used to have another outside Sukiyama. Sukiyama man used to drive a taxi too.
Yeah, Sugiyama used to drive for us.
Yeah, you remember Sukiyama?
Yeah, Sugiyama.
Yeah.
He was one of the drivers that used to drive for my dad from Pell City to Honolulu. He was a regular driver.
They used to go every hour.
Yeah.
One used to leave Pearl City, and one used to leave from town every hour on the hour.
That's right.
For 8 hours they used to do that. You remember that, Tabo?
Yeah, I remember.
So, did you folks ever take the train in, or you folks always use the taxi?
We never had any transportation. Not a regular road.
To go to school, you folks drove the car to school?
I used to go with Fred used to drive. I used to go with him, you know.
How about Uncle, how did you get to school?
There was a family used to have a truck. You used to have your own truck. Like a taxi for kids, go to school.
Oh, you went to Waipahu.
Well,
Everybody went to different schools.
Because at that time, Waipahu didn't have any high school.
Oh,
all high school was in Honolulu.
Oh.
All the country boys used to have to go to Honolulu for high school.
But they'd open when you were ready to go to school. When you went to.
Then we have Waipahu High School.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, he said he went to Waipahu.
I think he was about the first one at Waipahu High School.
Were you the first class in Waipahu High?
From the family.
No, from the family. No, not the first.
No, not the first one from. No, he used to have, a couple of years before, Waipahu High School was there.
Oh, okay. All right. Anybody, any other questions? No? They want to know, who taught you how to build homes? And, yeah, first that question. Who taught you how to build homes?
As far as building houses, nobody ever taught me how to build houses.
No one taught him how to build houses.
We have to learn all on your own.
On the job training.
On a job site, and you just learn. Nobody teaches you anything. The only way I learn construction is by doing it over and over again.
There was no school for them.
On the job training.
There's no such thing as going to school or learning school at my time.
Had to be working and earning money, so it's just on the job training. Okay, that's pretty amazing. Yeah. Okay. What did Gigi teach you as far as life skills or life skills? Did you learn anything? What did Gigi teach you folks anything, or did he leave any kind of say anything or do anything impressive for you? What did you learn from Gigi?
Usually taught me how to drive.
Yeah, my dad said he taught him how to drive.
I think Gigi taught all the boys how to drive.
That is true. I kind of learned other things from my father. He used to teach me how to saw wood, chop the wood. build things like when they have to build a chicken coop. They have to help me, and I learned from all those things. My father used to be an amazing man. He used to do all kind of things. He used to build. He used to do electricity. He do plumbing. He do anything pertaining to the house. And I learned from him gradually. And I can see he was a real amazing man. No one ever taught him to do those things either. He just went ahead and did it. And like I say, he was a real strong man.
Could you hear? Can you hear? Mm-hmm. Did you folks hear? Okay.
Yeah.
I think that was most of the written questions.
Elaine wants to know if you see this Hmong and if this is the Fujioka Hmong. She wants to confirm that this is the Fujioka Hmong. Can you see it, Uncle?
Can you move it closer?
He's gonna.
Oh, there it is.
What does that mean? Does it look
I don't
like
remember
Fujioka?
that.
Dad doesn't remember.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think it is because I saw it on a kimono or something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it is. Yeah. I think it is. All right. Do we have anything else here?
What was that symbol? We missed that part. What was it?
Oh, that's the family Hmong. That's the Fujioka Hmong.
Huh.
The family crest.
A crest? Yeah,
Right.
all families used to have.
We think it is because Uncle Nobu drew that, and I think I've seen it on fabric like kimonos and that sort of thing too. So I think that is the Fujioka family crest.
Simple.
But my dad doesn't know it. I guess Uncle Tabo doesn't know either.
I don't remember.
Okay, I guess this is a real good time for the uncles to get together and talk to each other because, you know, everybody grows older, it becomes a little bit more difficult to actually go over the sea by airplane. So, although I would be remiss if I didn't say that Uncle Hiro is still traveling. I think the last time he went to Australia. So,
That's what I heard, yeah.
He just came back from Vegas last week, so he's traveling a lot more. I know I was a little bit surprised that the two uncles are still driving, and I know the last time I had Uncle drive us, I was kind of holding the side of the car, but
talking about you, Dad.
I don't drive fast.
Well, you drive kind of fast, you know. I mean, by our standards, anyway. So nowadays, when we come and pick them up, I always rent a car and tell, hey, get in. Anyway, it's good getting together again with everything, and I think until the next time. When both uncles can get together again and talk to each other. You want to say anything else, Uncle?
I want to say this to Doris.
Yeah.
I still have a fond memory of you taking me to your home and you taking me out to that space needle and having lunch. I'll never forget. That you had done for me. I don't know if you remember that, but I never forgot.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. If you can come to my daughter's wedding, we would love to have you.
When is that?
August 22nd.
Are you still in politics?
Yes. Yes, I am. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for your support the last time. I know you and Joanne both, and was it Roger? No, Roger or Robert. Anyway, I've had Roger. Yeah, I've had a lot of family support. It's a big family. We miss you, Uncle.
Anyway, Pablo,
Yeah.
all I'm saying is just, I don't know if we're ever gonna meet again, but take care of yourself.
Yeah, you take care of yourself. You take care of yourself, huh? Okay. I'll do the same. We'll talk to each other.
Thank you, everybody.
And thank you for David and Miles for setting all this up. Thank you.
Thanks for coordinating it.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye now.
Boy, I think this one worked better than ever.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye, George. Back in the background. Don't see George as much.